Welcome back to the Cortado Pause, the podcast where I talk to former high-level athletes, low-level athletes, literally anyone that I want to have on. And we shoot the shit, talk about life, talk about sports, literally talk about anything over a cortado that they make and I rate. Today's episode is a little bit different, the dynamic here. I feel like it's time for me to kind of say my story and kind of talk more about my athletic career and really go into my transition from being a high-level soccer player. But I still have a guest with me, and that guest is one of my best friends, former hockey player.
Yeah.
Michael Belair.
Thank you.
So I wanted you to be on today. Obviously, we'll talk about you a little bit, but I want to talk a lot about myself. It's kind of ego.
It makes sense. I feel like it's a good time because a lot of the guests you have on, you ask them questions. You don't really have enough time to like put in your stories and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's gonna be a good talk. And I'm that low level athlete that he was talking about in the intro. So it's gonna be a good dynamic.
You've always been the guy that I talk about things, and let's say I get injured. And the reason I wanted you to be the guy to be here to kind of like interview me in a sense is just because every time we've spoken about sports, you've always been a straight shooter. You've been blunt and you just told me straight up. You never tried to fluff anything. Mm-hmm. Like if I had a shit performance, you would tell me, like I know you would. If like I was feeling down on my luck or something, you'd just be like, bro, just get up and keep working. Like what are you gonna do? You're gonna complain?
I'm glad I was that for you. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, bro, you helped me a lot in certain scenarios.
Yeah.
And
no, I'm excited for this. I think it's gonna be a good time to get your perspective on things too. Yeah.
And I feel like the viewers, they want to hear my story.
That's
the 5 viewers. But still,
we'll make them happy.
Yeah. Still, even though we're switching at the dynamic a little bit, I still want to take the Cortado pause.
Yes.
And I want to see how you perform under pressure.
Let's see how I do.
Let's go. Mike, I apologize first of all. I came very unprepared today.
That's fine. This is a quality machine.
I didn't bring my machine. I didn't bring the glasses. I didn't bring the frother. So we're using all of James's supply, which is fine, whatever. Like, we can make this the espresso pause. We can make this anything.
We'll make it a cortado pause. How about that?
Why'd you say with an accent?
Cortado. Let's pick the coffee.
We have to pick the coffee. This is James's coffee.
This might actually be better because we have selection here.
We have Kev's Cat flavor.
Kev's Cat. We have Colombia, Latinas.
Nobody's gonna know what that means. Kev's Cat was named Caramel. He's dead. What do you pick?
Colombia.
For your girlfriend?
Yeah, Latina gang. All right. So there's not much skill in this, but
there is, bro.
Oh, gotta start the milk.
Yeah, it's all about timing.
So are we doing one pod each? Or do you want to share it? Because it's kind of late, so.
Share it.
Okay.
You never made a cortado before? You're an espresso guy.
I'm an espresso guy, yeah.
Bro, how loud is this machine?
But this might do one espresso.
You think? No, it's gonna make a long coffee.
Okay. So I don't know. We'll just...
or stop it. You could stop it halfway.
I can't.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, that's actually a good amount of coffee. Perfect. So yeah, I'm not really a cortado guy. Usually
why do you keep saying it like that?
Cortado.
Is he saying it weird, Dan? Cortado.
I'm not even trying.
Cortado, like horchata. You think it's horchata, bro?
Look at that skew. Beautiful. So now the milk. Perfect. Is there usually foam in this?
In the cortado?
Yeah, no foam, right?
Come on, remember, thank you.
I'll go caramel, just because I'm sticky like that. Switch it up a little.
So we're doing one pod each?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's true, we're doing the same pod. Yeah, it's the same pod.
You want caramel that bad?
No, it's fine. So we have the same quality. All right. Mine might be a little less strong.
It's fine. Fine for you.
So more milk.
There you go. You got it. You can't see it, guys, because it's not clear glass. But he's actually doing a good job. Better than thank you, that's for sure. Sorry.
But wait, I wanna add something.
What?
Just because it's like I wanna switch it up. Make myself unique. James, you have cinnamon.
I got it.
You hate cinnamon, by the way?
I love cinnamon.
Okay, good.
I never had cinnamon in my cortado. I don't know.
That's why.
I don't know if they have cinnamon in Spain.
Oh! Overflow!
Damn, bro.
Red ring of death.
Xbox.
Yeah, I'm having a straight espresso.
Oh,
I'll put a bit of milk.
It looks good, yours.
So this one's gonna be way stronger.
It's all coffee, brother. You could have poured some out.
No, that's good.
You're gonna put cinnamon on mine?
Yeah, this one.
Okay, cool.
Just because I feel like it adds a little thing.
Do you want like a spoon?
No, it's fine.
You wanna put some buka?
No.
Oh.
That's it. I think that's the magic touch.
James.
It's a first.
get
Is
the
it a
shot.
first? Is it a
The
first?
first one to ever put cinnamon.
There you go.
It's the first time I ever had cinnamon on my cortado. That was a good sprinkle.
Thanks.
You
I should be a
practiced?
barista. Quit my job.
You should.
Here, let's go.
Let's go. My apologies again for not bringing any of the supplies, but thank God for producer James, right?
For sure.
He comes in clutch.
Thank God we do it in his house, so we're ready.
Guys, you know how many, like, not how many, but I've gotten so many, like, DMs. Bro, the setup is so professional.
Really?
It looks amazing. I'm like, thank God.
You've had many of them. You've had different...
Yeah, I've had different setups.
You've
A lot
been
of
at,
them more...
different establishments.
Like, Soccer IQ would look very professional.
Yeah.
On it... Burp, mid-talk. Honestly, this looks, like, on camera, it looks professional.
for
Just,
sure.
if you guys saw the behind the scenes...
This.
There's like
Or Dan on his phone.
There's Dan in the back on his phone. There's usually guys in the back just chilling. There's James. Usually he's shirtless. Today he's not.
I feel like it's a good excuse for us to also chill, get together, and
It's a great excuse for us
get
to
a guy's
chill.
night out of it, right? So
Bro, eventually it's just going to be a podcast where we just...
that's it.
Can the boys chill podcast to our girlfriends.
30 years old, we're still doing podcasts.
So
Yeah, this is the cinnamon, the little touch of cinnamon.
Cortado cinnamon pause.
Unfortunately, you don't have the cup, so you can't really see the color.
Yeah, it's all right. But they saw it.
But
over
I know you like it stronger than
there. Yeah.
milky.
Cheers. Thank you.
Mine is straight espresso.
But the cinnamon adds something.
A little something?
It adds a little
Okay.
dynamic.
A little, are you gonna keep that? That's the question. Are you gonna keep the cinnamon touch?
Just for the integrity of the Cortado,
You're not gonna do it.
no, I'm not gonna.
But
I'm not gonna keep
it's
it.
not something that you're like non-negotiable. It doesn't belong there.
I don't agree with those people where it's like, bro, this has to be like this. My coffee has to
Yeah.
be made like this. You can't put sugar in this type of coffee.
Yeah.
You can't have milk in your coffee afternoon. Like,
Yeah.
bro, chill. Like, if I want milk in my coffee afternoon, I'm gonna have milk in my coffee afternoon. Relax.
Yeah, my girlfriend puts lime in her coffee. That's a bit. We might have to draw the line there. But
What does that do, bro? She
I
just
don't know.
wants-
She puts honey and
she wants
lime
to
in her coffee. I've
Honey
never
and
tried
lime.
it. I've never tried it, but I don't think it goes.
That's too acidic, no?
I don't know. I let her do
You're gonna
it.
get an ulcer.
I don't know. I don't ask questions.
Did you ever taste it?
I never taste it. I don't have the courage to.
Honey and lime?
Yeah, honey and lime in coffee.
Maybe she thought she was drinking tea.
She does that for tea too.
It makes
Yeah.
sense in tea.
In tea it does, but in coffee it doesn't.
Just a black coffee with honey and lime.
It's very questionable, but hey, we don't judge, right?
Is it a Cuban thing?
No, it's a her thing.
It's a her
It's
thing.
a her thing. I feel like it's only her that does that. But yeah.
Is there any weird thing that you do like that?
I'm pretty sure there is, but for me it's normal. So for other people it's probably not normal.
I'm trying to think of any weird things.
I feel like we're all pretty normal. And if we would do something unnormal, we would say like, what the hell are you doing?
I feel like Dan Q would know if Dan, does Mike do anything weird?
He kicks in his sleep.
Okay, that's
He
not
kicks
that
in his
bad.
sleep, bro. I'm talking about like putting lime in his coffee.
No, he just
No.
like
No.
when he butters his toast, it has to be cornered.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
if you butter your toast, you butter your
Yeah.
toast like crazy.
But that's like, I feel like this is actually a good segue into our first question. Like rituals. And I feel like every athlete, I know I didn't play that far into my hockey career, but everybody has a ritual that they do before the game, tape their stick a certain way, put their cleats in a certain way. Is there something that you do religiously or did that was a ritual for you? Maybe weird, maybe questionable?
That's a good question. For me, I never really had a ritual that I stuck with.
Yeah.
I wish I did, because I saw like a bunch of guys, they would like maybe read like a passage from the Bible or like do the sign of the cross with like their necklace or something.
Yeah.
But for me, like I never really had a ritual.
Okay.
I always wanted one, so I kind of like,
You, like,
let's say I had a good game. I'm like, bro, this is my ritual now.
yeah.
But I did like towards the end of my, like I would say my junior and my senior career, I would always ice bath and cold, like do like contrast baths before games whenever I could.
Before the game?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
So like a few hours before the games, I would contrast bath, and I feel like it was a way to like wake up my body. And I did it one day, and I felt good, and I played well. I think I got my first assist, so then I had to do it for the rest of the
I feel like it's also good like mentally because it's another aspect of athletes. It's like a mental part of the game, and especially at a high level NCAA. It's the cold bath probably like makes you only think about the cold bath and not about like anything else. So it kind of numbs you from overthinking. Oh, am I gonna do this? Am I gonna do that? So I feel like it's also psychological in some way or some form. Maybe it was just something that you got lucky, you got a goal, and it happened to stay that way. But there was nothing else you did like before a game that was like, I have to do this, non-negotiable. Since I was 8 years old, it's been this.
No.
Okay.
Bro, literally, I never drank energy drinks, and then that same day that I did the contrast baths and I got an assist, I also drank a Monster.
Okay.
It wasn't even mine. I drank someone else's Monster.
And it became
one of those, the white Monsters, and I'm like, bro, I got an assist. And then after every college game, before every college game, I had a white Monster.
Interesting.
It was
so college.
stupid.
So this was in your junior year, because I know the levels is. I don't really know the levels.
So my junior year was my 3rd year.
Okay.
But we could kind of get into how I got to Vermont.
Yeah, I feel like I know a little bit about your story because obviously we grew up together. We were in high school together. I remember your days at Barassa.
Yeah.
So that was a long time ago when we were young. I remember you going to practice, trying out for Impact. So I have like bits and pieces, but I don't know like fully to what extent did you like fully commit to the NCAA, to the fully professional, I'm going to take soccer as far as I can. You know what I mean?
Well, I always wanted to be a soccer player growing up. And I think, like, I went to Sported Sud. I went all the way to Pearson because I wanted to play soccer every day. I loved it so much, and my goal was to play professionally. But growing up, I was never, like, one of the best players. I was always, like, a scrappy player, and I was always one of the hardest working players. And that kind of what kept me playing at a high level.
At par.
Yeah. So I was never gifted talently, athletically. I was the guy that my coach would be like, just defend the best player on the other team the whole game, and I just wouldn't care, and I would just defend and be gritty. And then eventually, like, my technical game got better, and then I went to Barassa, was playing every day. Inevitably, I got better.
Yeah.
And then, so that was Sec 1, and then in Sec 1, I tried out for Impact. There's like open trials for the academy at that age, so I think I was 13 at that time. And I do the tryout, I do the first round. I actually get invited. I got invited by Impact to go to the tryout.
Didn't you skip one? Or you didn't?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got invited, so I didn't have to do the first round. I got automatically to the second round. I'm like, yes, cool. And so I do the second round. I absolutely obliterated everyone. I was like, bro, I'm unreal.
You thought it was it, huh?
Bro, I played so good. I was like, wow. Then the third round, I'm like, this is the last round. Like, this is actually real. And in the third round, you play against like
another
the people that
academy.
are trying out. You play against the actual Impact team.
Oh.
So I was playing, for example, against Tristan.
But the like U17.
No, at the same age. So
Okay,
like U13, we play against the U13 team.
Imagine you're playing the professional.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like Tristan Resendez, for example, like I never saw him play before, and that was the first time I saw him play.
Because he was already on the Impact team.
He was already on the Impact team.
So they wanted to see if you guys could
compete.
keep up.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes
So
sense.
it's basically their way to be like, are these guys better than the guy that's playing on the team already?
Yeah.
So I remember we go in, and it's hard because you're playing with against guys who are trying out.
Yeah.
And you're playing against a team of really good
This
players.
is like the best level.
Yeah, for the age. So I get there and like, I was actually like really nervous. I'm like, damn, like I'm playing. And I knew a lot of the guys on the other team. I'm like, I was intimidated. Bro, I played like fucking dog shit that game, bro. I played so bad, and like, then that feeling I think is the worst because you play like shit, and then my dad probably knew I played like shit, but he's like, oh, like, we'll see if you get it. Like, you played well. I'm like, shut up. Like, I played so bad. I'm not gonna get in. So I knew I wasn't gonna get in, but still there's that glimmer of hope. You're like,
yeah, for
maybe
sure.
I'll get in. I got rejected, and I remember I told my dad, I'm like, don't open the email. Like, I want to open it when
I get home.
Yeah. And then I get in the car. I'm like, he's like, you didn't get it. I'm like, what? First of all, you opened the fucking email, and like, why are you telling me? You tell me in the car.
He couldn't even pretend and just put the email back to unread.
He's like, yeah, you didn't make it, by the way. I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, so I was crying. Like, I was actually like low-key devastated.
Yeah.
Because that was the first real time that I got rejected from like a team. Usually I made every team I got into. So I was like, yeah, this sucks. This feeling sucks. And I really wanted to be a part of the best players.
Yeah.
Then whenever I continued playing club soccer, I had...
At Barassa. That's it?
Barassa was Sport Sud, but I was playing
Okay.
like with a team. It was like the year to try and make it AAA.
Oh,
So
I
I was
see.
playing with
Oh.
Braves Hunsick.
Okay.
Hunsick
So you were
Braves.
doing school, and then you were doing also like at night you had your own.
Yeah, I had my
like,
club team.
Club team. Okay, I see.
So then I had a good summer, played very well. We qualified for AAA. That was like a great summer. We had great players on that team. That was fun. And then it comes time for when it's the tryouts again for Impact.
So it's every year.
Every year they do
Okay.
it. And my dad's like, you're going to try out again, right? I'm like, no chance. I'm like, I don't want to try out. I want to stay with this club team. Like, I enjoy it so much. He's like, what are you going to do with this club team? And then you're going to play AAA? He's like, try it again. You have nothing to lose. He's like, it's not that expensive. I'll pay for it. Obviously, Dad, you're going to pay for it. No money. You want me to pay for it?
Follow your dreams.
And then, so I'm like, okay. He kind of forced me. He's like, I'm signing you up regardless.
Okay.
I'm like, fuck.
That's good. At least he gave you, because
Yeah, he
sometimes
pushed
like
me.
your brain says something, and
Yeah,
you
if
just
it wasn't for my dad, I would
Yeah.
have never tried out.
Yeah.
Because I guess I couldn't deal with that rejection.
Yeah.
But I try again, and I go into it. I'm like, I have nothing to lose. I'll just play. I'll have fun with it. The first round, I destroy it. The first round, everyone low-key sucks.
Okay.
Because it's like just everyone trying out.
Yeah, exactly.
And so this one I had to do the first round because I didn't get invited.
Okay.
Then I do the second round. I destroyed it again. Like I remember, bro, like I played even better than the year before. I was like,
Yeah.
what, bro?
Nice.
How am I so good?
Yeah. So you knew you had it at this point?
At this point, bro, the second round, every time I was like, bro, I was unreal.
Because you know as a player, like when you
Yeah.
perform, when you don't perform, it's
But now the third round, I was like, fuck, like again, I have to go against
the best.
the best of the best. And like, the thing is with the second round, it's small-sided games. And it's kind of like more of a practice.
Yeah.
And I do very well in those types of games where it's small-sided. Once again, I wasn't the most athletic player, so in small spaces, that's when like I was able to shine.
But wait, when you say small side, I'm not really familiar
Like this,
with
we played in like small games, like not 11 aside. Like
Oh,
we
okay.
played in smaller pitches, like
Oh, like they would split it up. I
5v5s, like
see,
4v4s.
Okay.
Where like I was better at
Okay.
that time. And then against the real team, we'd play on the third round. We'd play a 11 aside, so 11 versus 11. So I was like, okay, like I'm gonna just try my best. So I go, I play, I do decent, but I don't do it unreal. So I'm like, whoa, this is like really up in the air. Like I don't know if I'm gonna make it or not. And at this point, this is when we first, I don't know if you remember Miss Stewart's class.
Drama class.
Not a drama, ethics class.
Ethics, yeah.
And she showed us the
So
film.
we had drama with her too.
Yeah, we did.
later. But yeah.
She showed us the film the Power of Attraction film.
Okay.
And like that
I have
really,
horrible memories. So
I know.
don't remember
But
this.
anyways, she showed us, like Power of Attraction, the law of attraction.
Yeah.
She showed us that film with like, Dan, do you remember?
The Secret.
The Secret.
I think it was The Secret.
That's a movie?
It's like
The
a movie.
Secret? Okay.
And it just explains to you like if you manifest
Oh, okay.
and like you write things down.
Yeah.
It's a really weird movie. The guy's like, yeah, I was thinking about a bike and the bike showed up at my house.
Okay.
I was like, cap. But I was like, okay,
Santa Claus is real.
I'm gonna manifest. And this goes back to what I was talking about with Dan Q last week and imagining. I was able to imagine like so vividly. I remember sitting on the bus. I would just imagine myself like with the impact gear on, with Tristan, going to practice. And I would feel like the excitement in the bus, like I was actually there. So that was like, this is my first real like interaction with manifestation. So I did that like every day for a week. And then I remember finishing practice at Barassa. And this was the day we were gonna get our email. And once again, I told my dad, don't fucking open
not
your
again.
email.
Second year in a row.
And
Come
then
on.
I go and see my text. He's like, call me. I'm like, fuck. I didn't get in probably.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey dad, what's up? You open the email? He's like, yeah. Great. No suspense.
Yeah.
He's like, they want you to go back for 2 extra days of a trial.
Okay.
I was like, oh shit. He's like, it wasn't, because they have to be unanimous decision for you to be accepted.
Oh, okay.
He's like, some of the coaches weren't
Convinced.
convinced. Like
Yeah.
they want to see you in their environment. I'm like, okay, at least I wasn't rejected. At least I got another chance.
Yeah.
Which kind of like, that's when I started to believe manifestation, because it's like, damn, like I really thought.
It worked.
Yeah,
It's
it
like a
kinda
magic
worked.
trick that
Like,
worked. Yeah.
I got an extra chance. So then I went on the trial. I remember being like super nervous. And then, to be honest, I didn't perform that well in the 2 days of the training, because we were playing So at that time we were playing. So it was our age, 2000, mixed with the 1999s, and there was like Tristano. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
There was like Garvin Metusala, who now plays on the Haitian national team. Mathieu Chouanière, who plays with LAFC.
Okay.
So like there was
top talent.
there was top talent.
Yeah.
And it was my first time like playing against those guys. I was like, oh my God. But like I held my own. I didn't do that well. And and the coach was like, can you come to our exhibition game? After the trial, the 2 days that I trained with him, he's like, come to the exhibition game. We want to see you a little bit more. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, I really have to lock into this exhibition game. And we were playing against Ottawa Fury Academy. So an old USL championship team.
Okay.
So like a second division team, their academy. And I played really, really, really good. And I was like, low-key in the back of my mind, I knew I was going to make it after that.
Before we go further, you played, like, this is all in the same position? Because I know sometimes they'll move players because they're like, oh, maybe we could put him here. And were you always, because I know your main position was CDM?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was always for that position, center back role, defensive
midfield.
mid. Okay.
Yeah, I was trying out as that. I never got converted, so I tried out as that. And I got into the academy as that. So I did that exhibition game. I played well. I went home like feeling confident. And then I remember maybe 5 days later, I finished practice at Barassa. I go in the locker room and I got a text from, and I opened my phone. I have a few texts. One from my dad, just saying congratulations. One from my club coach being like, congratulations on the accomplishment.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, I made the Montreal Impact Academy. And I made it.
Fuck. You were 13 at this age?
I had just turned 14, or I was gonna turn 14. But that was like just the beginning, because once I got into the academy, bro, like I was shocking.
Yeah.
Like I got in, but my God, was my first 6 months there tough.
Yeah.
I was like dealing with injuries, like I was growing and my hips were off.
Okay.
Bro, I was not at the level
of like the par level.
Yeah,
to
I was not
play a full season.
Yeah, I was not
at high
there.
level.
There was times where I was like, bro, I don't think like they're gonna cut me.
Yeah, because they could do that, right?
They could cut me anytime.
Anytime, okay.
But
so they don't have to wait till the next year.
But since I was new and I came in February, and we stopped training in like July, and then we get like 3 weeks off, and then the new season starts with them with the academy. I think I got a little bit of slack because I was new. So the first like 5 months, I was injured, playing like shit.
They don't expect.
They didn't cut me. They're like, okay, we're gonna give him a full season. Okay. So I came back in preseason in the August, and I was playing with it was my U15 year. So that year you're just with your age. It's a big jump. So from U15 to U16 is a big jump, because once you go to U16, you start playing against other academies. So like the league starts.
Okay.
So they make a lot of cuts from U15 to U16. Okay. So I was like, bro, like this year.
So you had like one season to prove yourself.
We all had 1 year to really be like, okay, this guy could play against the other, like be on the team next year to play against the next, like for example, New England Revolution, TFC.
Other academies.
Yeah, other academy. Yeah. So I remember I start the season decent, but I remember specifically one game where I didn't get rostered at all. Mm-hmm. Like at one of the exhibition games, I was like, wow, like I'm not even rostered. And I thought I was playing well. And guys were coming up to me they're like, you should have been rostered. Like, it doesn't make sense. Yeah. But slowly, I gained my confidence. I started doing well. I started being a starter. And then I don't get cut.
You made it to U16.
I make it to U16. I started playing competitive with other
academies. So now we're in like Sec 3, grade 8.
Yeah, now we're in grade 8, and then I just keep on going there. I become captain in Sec 4.
Yeah, I feel like you had a pretty successful, minor, amateur,
I had a successful
career.
Time with Impact.
You know what I mean? You were captain. I remember you starting a good amount of games. I feel like you started every game. Was that it? Sec 4, Sec 5, you were one of their main guys, you know what I mean?
So a lot of the times, when you start U16, you play, like I said, so I was 2000, I was playing with 1999s. So usually at the beginning of those years, you don't really start because the older guy starts. But my first year, I kind of earned the starting spot towards the end. Okay. Then the year after, I was the older player. So then I had a starting spot.
Okay.
But as I was saying, like I got a starting spot, but that was the year. So my second year U16, but like
You're in the U16 team, but you're
Yeah.
17.
the U16 team,
Yeah.
is split into 2 age groups.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So my second year, that's the year I got Crohn's.
Oh.
So I came into preseason, like, bro, I was destroying it.
This is grade.
This is Sec 5 now.
Sec 5,
We're in
okay.
Sec 5.
Grade
Bro,
11.
like I am by far like one of the best players performing well.
Okay.
Like if it was now they really promote the youth. I'm thinking about how I was performing at that age. They would have
have more spotlight.
They would have had more spotlight
I
on
see.
me. Maybe I would have trained with the pros, like for how good I was playing at that
Okay.
time. I don't think I was that good, but
Yeah. Like in hindsight.
but I would have got the maybe more opportunities. But then out of nowhere, I get a fucking surgery for Crohn's.
Let's talk about that. Like I remember we had a Terry Fox run.
This is spicy, bro.
Is it good?
The end is spicy.
Do you like it? Mm-hmm. Good. Keeps you on your toes. So yeah, we had this Terry Fox run every year, and
That was after, bro.
that was when you got it.
No.
That was the first.
That was
flare-up.
a flare up. I got a flare up.
Oh, okay.
So do you remember we were chilling, me, you, Dan, or maybe it was me, Dan, Kev. Do you remember Dan? Remember I was feeling my stomach a little bit and we went to someone's house and he was giving me Tums.
Whose house was it?
Probably Kev's.
No, it was another,
Can we not say the name?
I don't know, I don't want to say his name.
Okay.
Just think about who else we would chill at that age.
Oh.
They could see. They could see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also probably heard the.
Sorry, guys. It was,
Okay.
yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
we went to his house.
Yeah.
And I started feeling my stomach was weird. Then it wasn't getting better. 2-3 days. And then I go to the clinic with my dad. And the doctor's like, oh, maybe your appendix, like, there's something wrong with your appendix. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, okay, let me go take out my appendix. I get in the car.
Which is a standard procedure.
Yeah, like, bro, you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
I get in my car, but, like, I didn't want it to burst. Like, I was starting to get cramps now.
Yeah.
Like sharp, like, like, what the fuck is happening?
Like you're like.
Yeah,
like
then I got in the
over.
car and I'm like, bro, what's happening? Then it was all of a sudden, it's like someone stabbing me in the stomach, like, za, za, za. And I'm like, Dad, I can't sit, like, I have to go in the back. So I was in the back, like low-key screaming. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? So now I thought my appendix burst. So my dad rushing me to the hospital. They get me on a wheelchair. They bring me to emergency. They give me morphine. They give me Tylenol. They're like, okay, your appendix burst. We're going to go in. We're going to take it out. I'm like, cool. Like, I'll be fine. I'll miss like 2-3 weeks of soccer. It's usually like a month recovery.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Then I do my procedure. I remember this clear as day. I finished my surgery. It's like in the middle of the night now. I wake up from my anesthesia. I wake up, my brother is hovering over me like this. He's like, Dan, you okay? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, did everything go well? He's like, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Like a movie cliffhanger.
Bro, I was like,
Go back to bed.
I was like, what? And I fell back asleep, but I remembered it.
Yeah.
And I woke up and I was like, bro, what happened? I'm like, what's wrong? Like, did something go wrong?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, so your appendix was completely fine.
Okay.
It's like, what? But there's something up with your intestines. I'm like, what the fuck? They're like, so basically they went to go take out my appendix. They saw like all like bacteria and like pus and stuff. And they're like, his appendix is fine. But they're like, yoinks, let's take this out. They took it out and they nerfed my appendix. It's like, they're useless anyways.
Yeah.
But they're like, what the fuck is this? Then they realized that my lower bowel, my intestines was perforated.
Okay.
So basically it was so like swollen that like the lining kind of like cut open a little bit.
Okay. And it was leaking.
And it started like bacteria started to come out.
Shit.
So they cleaned up as much as possible. And they left like a tube in there to like let it drain out.
Fuck.
So I was like, holy fuck. Like I went in for appendix and I woke up with a tube here, a tube in my throat.
Oh man.
No, actually there was no tube in my throat. That came later.
Okay.
Fucking hell. So I woke up, I was like, shit, bro. So they're like, yeah, we don't know what it is, but it's likely Crohn's disease. I'm like, bro, I'm dead. What the hell?
You never heard of that
Bro,
before.
if someone says Crohn's disease.
Yeah, just because like it ends with Crohn's disease, you're
I'm
like,
like,
oh.
I'm gonna
This is it.
die. Yeah, I'm gonna die. So-
But like, because I have an idea. It's like an autoimmune disease that attacks your, I guess, your intestine.
It could attack different parts of like your digestive system.
Okay.
Me, it was attacking my lower bowel, I think.
Okay.
So the lining of like your intestines, because like you have your intestine, there's like a lining that covers it.
Yeah.
Becomes very like inflamed.
Okay. And this due to like, is this just by chance? Is this like hereditary?
It's not hereditary.
It's just random.
By chance, by
Really?
environment. Like I just unlucky.
Wow.
Maybe when the way I grew up.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Was it like foods you ate? Did you eat a lot of
Yeah.
spicy stuff like that?
No, I don't know. It could be that when I gave it, like, for example, when I had orthorexia when I was really young, it could be that I triggered it from that, like from starving myself and then and then feeding myself again. Who knows? Like it could be because of that.
Okay.
So basically, it's my fault.
There's not like a one, oh, you did this, you get this.
No.
It could be really.
It could be because of that.
Okay.
My guess is probably because of that. That's. But who knows? I'm not gonna live my whole life
Questioning it.
Yeah,
You have it. You learn how to live with it.
So yeah, I wake up, like they tell me I have Crohn's disease. I think I'm dead.
Yeah.
They're like, no, you'll live. Just differently.
You'll have to drink the product.
Oh, bro.
The
The
product.
cat touched the
Yeah. This guy.
Come on.
fucking
socks.
cat. It's okay.
There's a random cat here.
There's a cat, guys.
Yeah.
He lives here.
I'm the random guest.
So yeah, so basically, now I'm in the hospital with Crohn's disease. Tough, because I couldn't. So basically, they were feeding me. No, they weren't feeding me to start. They tried to get me to eat, but I was just throwing up. Like I was throwing up everything. Water. I was just throwing up like they would just clean me and I would just throw up. They would clean me, I would throw up. They're like, fuck, like, okay.
This guy can't eat.
This guy sucks. This guy's a piece
Making
of
the
shit.
job way harder for them.
They're like, okay, we have to put a tube into your nose and get like the air to be released. Because the air in my stomach wasn't releasing, that's why I kept throwing up.
Oh.
I don't know if it was actually that, that's what I understood.
Yeah.
So this wasn't the first time I got a tube in my nose, unfortunately. So I knew the procedure. You have to take sips of water while they funnel it in your nose, and you're like,
And it's going down your throat.
yeah, and
right?
you're gagging and you're trying to drink water. It's terrible.
Shit.
So they get it in. They get it in my nose, and then but every time I was talking, I was feeling it.
It was like scratching.
Yeah, it was
on
like
your
it was so annoying.
was
So
it esophagus?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the trachea? Trachea is for air, right? Your airway? Is that it? Oh, okay.
And so I just said I'm not gonna talk anymore. And luckily I had James, producer James, best guy ever. He gave me his was it your PS3?
PS4.
His PS4. He gave me his
Wow.
PS4.
And at that time, that was like brand.
yeah,
That was it.
it was relatively new. He
Wow.
gave me his PS4 to play in the hospital, so I was just playing 2K.
That's why you got good.
That's why I got good at 2K.
Yeah,
I was playing 2K,
interesting.
not talking to anyone. People would come visit me. I'm like, I'm not talking.
Yeah.
And then slowly I got a little bit better. I remember they put like a crazy sort of like IV here that had like 8 attachments. It was disgusting.
Jeez.
I got my tube out eventually. But then they're like, hey, now after a week, you could leave the hospital, but you can't eat food.
Yeah.
No, they said you could eat food. You have 2 options, basically. They said, eat food, go on, take steroids, basically, like some sort of cortisone pills. Side effects, you could gain a bunch of weight, you could get acne, retain a lot of water, this, that. Or you could go on a fully liquid diet of basically like Ensure, like just a medical,
Like a meal replacement
formula.
formula.
I'm like, but still want to play soccer. Like, I don't want all these side effects.
Yeah.
So like, it's up to you.
The no-brainer was the meal replacement.
You could take the meal replacements, and you don't have to. It'll give like a break to all your digestive system because you don't have to digest anything. You just digest liquid. Then looking back on it, bro, low key, like you look at the ingredients of that formula, and I'm like,
You can't pronounce one of them.
I'm like, I drank this fucking scientific formula.
Yeah.
Then
There's chemicals.
and chemicals, like probably so much. It was so much sugar, so much calories.
I think I remember one little like
One thing was
300
500.
ml? Yeah, it's crazy. It was so many. And it was thick.
Every milliliter was 2 calories.
Yeah, it was thick. I remember you were diluting it at one point.
Yeah, because I didn't want to drink 20 a day, so I'm like, give me the thicker one.
Oh, okay.
But bro, like the ingredients were crazy. I wish I could remember the name.
I remember what it was like a purple, like juice box looking.
Yeah.
With the white straw.
You could put it in.
And I remember when you used to come over during that time, he would bring some. And
I
and then he would leave some in my fridge, and I was happy because for me it was like, oh, vanilla flavored meal replacement, and I would love to drink it. And I was hoping he would leave the product at my house.
I would bring some for you sometimes.
Yeah. So yeah, that was not a good time, but a good time for me. I like the product.
That was really bad, bro. Because
that was what 9 months.
No, it was 3 months of liquid diet. Bro, 9 months. I would have actually killed myself, bro. Think about every situation, especially when at that age, when you're with your friends, where they're eating food and you can't.
That's depressing.
Bro, recess, you guys would be eating snack. Lunch, you guys would have your lunch, and I would be chilling with you.
Yeah.
Dinner, I didn't eat dinner. I didn't sit down for dinner for 3 months.
Yeah.
And I remember the first day after the hospital, or maybe the second, like I had to have maybe 8 or 9 of these formula boxes a day, because I mean, I didn't think I had to have that much. I was having like 4,000 calories a day.
At 16 years old.
I was having a lot, but like whenever I got hungry, that's the only thing I could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gained weight from it, but I remember going to bed, and I had like one before bed because I was hungry. Then I woke up, bro, my dad's like, you need to drink this right away. I was like, what?
Another one.
I'm like, I just woke up. He's like, you need
more.
He's like,
more.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, breakfast. He's like, have your breakfast. I'm like, why the fuck do I need to drink it right away? I'm like, Dad, if I drink this, I will throw up.
Yeah.
He's like, you have to drink it. Like, what are you gonna do? Not drink it? I'm like, maybe I could wait a little bit. He's like, no, you have to have breakfast. Drink. Bro, I drank it. And I warned him. I said, if I drink this, I'm gonna throw up.
You threw up.
I drank it, and I threw up everywhere, this formula, bro.
Ew.
Everywhere. And it was like, how? And then in my head, I'm like, how am I gonna do this for 3
That's like day 2, right?
This is day 2.
Holy shit.
Then, like anything, I got used to it. I feel like, no, I wasn't. I was gonna say, I feel like I was allowed to put chocolate syrup in it, but I don't think I was.
I remember you doing that.
I might have.
I remember you putting water, but chocolate syrup?
I used to dilute it with water.
Yeah. I think it was a Nestle brand.
It was probably.
If we Google it, we could probably find it. It's a
Yeah.
purple juice box called Nestle. Something.
We could probably use ChatGPT.
Do we have like a
Dan?
You know, like
Try
Joe
to
Rogan's
find
guy?
a diet formula replacement. Purple Nestle, 2 calories per milliliters.
Jesus.
Make sure it's Goon page.
So yeah. So then 2 months of that, while I was still playing with Impact. So after so after like a month after the hospital, I got back into it. I'm still playing. I'm going on road trips.
Oh, he got it?
Insure? Is it by Insure?
No, Insure's the generic brand. So road trips, I would basically pack. I would go on a road trip with a box like this, a box like this. So imagine team dinners. Everyone's eating team dinner, and I have to drink this piece of shit formula.
Wait, you couldn't? I know this is a bit more work. You couldn't like blend like actual food.
No, I couldn't have actual food.
Oh,
that's the only thing I could have.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I was, bro. Anywhere I went, there was only one time where I accidentally ate food.
Okay. Accidentally.
I was on the bench with my team, and we would have snacks on the bench, and I was just talking to like my friends, and there was like nuts and like fruits, and I was just like, we were just talking, and then after like a few, I'm like,
you got scared? Did you get scared?
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, shit, I just ate nuts. The worst thing, like the full of fiber. I'm like, I'm gonna die.
Oh, it's true, yeah.
But I was fine, thank God.
Okay.
So yeah, so then 2 months passed by. Originally it was 2 months I couldn't eat.
Okay.
2 months passed by, and then I'm like, okay, I'm about to eat. Let's go. Doctor calls. They're like, nah, we're pushing you back.
Another month.
Another 2 weeks.
Holy.
Bro, I lost my shit. I was screaming. I was crying. I was like, I need to fucking eat. What the fuck?
Yeah, makes you go crazy.
So then after 2 weeks, the doctor's like, okay, like I was going crazy. The doctor's like, okay, like give him like just plain chicken to start. Like just like the plainest boiled chicken.
Okay.
I ate that, bro. I was in fucking
heaven.
It's
like a 3 Michelin star boiled chicken. You were in the cloud.
It was crazy, bro. And then slowly I started reintroducing everything.
And then but you still have to maintain a certain diet, right? Like you can't eat too much spicy popcorn. For a while, you couldn't eat popcorn.
For a while, my diet, like I had to play around with my diet for a long time. There were certain things I couldn't eat. Like if I would have like greens or certain vegetables, I would basically just shit out the whole vegetable.
anything that would
Anything very fibrous.
that would stimulate a lot of like bowel movement.
My stomach was not used to, but now as I got older, I kind of was able to reintroduce certain foods. So I kind of trained my digestive tract to have spicy. So like by introducing kimchi, that really helped me. By slowly introducing greens and things like that. So having little doses of them over time, now I could have
like some type of exposure therapy where you do like micro
slowly,
dose.
and now I'm low-key able to have almost everything. Even a little bit of corn I've had now, something that I didn't have for a while.
Yeah. And the fermented food, because you said kimchi, so fermented food. I know you eat sauerkraut. That too doesn't irritate.
No, that if anything, I think it's helped me.
Okay.
So now I'm lucky, and I knock on wood, that I could eat mostly everything. Yeah. Thank God.
Did it change your relationship with food? Like, did it make you see food differently? Like, were you like, oh, like everything I put in my mouth now, I have to think of like how it's gonna affect my disease. You know what I mean? Or has it like got to the point where you're like, okay, I think I could. Wait, you still do Humira? Is that it?
Not Humira, but I still inject myself once a week.
Okay, and that's that steroid thing that they wanted you to take?
No, this is it's just medication.
Okay.
It's not.
But you still take it?
Yeah, I still
and this
take
is
it.
for the rest of your life?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
If I come off it, I don't know what would happen.
Okay.
I would be kind of scared to come off it.
Yeah.
But I'm doing well with being on it. Maybe it's gonna give me crazy cancer when I'm older, but right now I'm doing good, so I'm gonna stick with it.
Okay.
Ideally, I wouldn't want to inject something I don't know what I'm injecting into me, but
you almost feel like it's keeping you alive.
It's keeping me well, and I'm able to do what I do at high levels.
Yeah.
So
can't be that bad. Right.
Could be bad. We'll never know.
Let's just not say the company so we don't get sued or anything.
But I'm grateful I'm able, like, insurance covers it and things like that, because it's really expensive.
Nice.
Some people don't get the luxury of doing that, you know?
And you had this, obviously, throughout your college career. Did that ever, like, affect it? Because, like, so right now you're in, like, Sec 5, you play your last year of Impact, and then they're like, I remember you being at the point where it was like you either sign with the under pro U21.
No, the pro. We didn't.
Oh, the pro?
Yeah, I was with the reserve team, basically, because there was no reserve team.
At that level, you were the reserve team. Yeah. And I remember it was like, do or die. It's either I'm going pro now or I have to figure something out.
Yeah. So my last year, U19, it was either...
You had a good year, that Sec 5, after the Crohn?
I had a good... Yeah, so after my Crohn's and I got back into it, I did well. That's when I was first named captain for the first time. Okay. I think it was just like, the guy saw me as like a
poster boy.
A poster boy. It's
like
this guy came back from the hospital and he's killing it. Like, he's captain now.
I mean, it's kind of impressive, you know? Like, you had something that could have ended your career that early. Yeah. And you still decided, like, no, like, I still want to go through with soccer, and you didn't let it stop you completely.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how you still had that, like, soccer mentality in your conscience when they told you, like, weigh out your options here. It was basically a soccer-based decision.
Yeah, it was soccer-based decision.
It wasn't like, which one's gonna, like, save me? It's like, how can I keep playing soccer at a high level? Yeah. And it was that path.
Every decision that I made is that.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, my last year, after my Crohn's, I did well. I'm captain, throw me into a leadership position I was not used to. Mm-hmm. Then my next year, and later that year, I get called for Team Canada, which is crazy. Yeah. Like, I went 6 months earlier, I just got diagnosed with Crohn's, and then I get called for a Team Canada camp. Pretty cool. And then the next season, so that was my last year, U16. Then I jumped to U19, played with unreal players, like a bunch of guys who went pro. Mm. And then my last year with Impact, I remember having...
We were grade 12, like first year college?
Yeah, now we're in college.
Yeah, I remember.
Then it's my last year at Impact, where you either make the jump to the pro or they let you go. And I remember starting the season off really well. Like, I always used to start the season off amazing. I remember you guys came to that game. Yes. I scored 2 goals.
I remember.
I never would score, and I scored 2 goals and like I scored
a brace. I remember, on Notre Dame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Crazy, I scored 2 goals. My season starts off with a bang. there's talk of me going to train with the first team eventually. I was like, wow, I'm really killing it.
It's lining up.
Yeah. Then I start running into some injury problems. Tweak my groin, out for a few weeks, come back. While like I'm in the gist of coming back, the pros are now asking for players. I'm not 100%. They need a midfielder. They call another guy. Then I'm like, so basically that kind of fucked me because the best trait to have is always to be available. So I wasn't available. I wasn't in top form, so I didn't get called.
So I missed that window of opportunity.
Yeah, I missed that window. Then they get comfortable with calling up one guy. They just continue to call him up, and they just forgot about me. So then I got to a point where it's like, okay, it's not going to work with the first team, clearly, because they're calling up another guy. It was a younger guy instead of me. So I'm like, it's not going to happen. What are my other options? At the time, the CPL,
I don't think it existed.
it just maybe was about to, it was going to go into its first season.
Because this is like 2018.
This is 2019.
2019.
It's just about to go into its first year. What else can I do? There's NCAA soccer. What is that? At the time, no one has a clue.
Yeah. Especially for soccer.
Yeah.
Because I feel like hockey, like people know
Yeah, basketball, hockey, football, people knew about it. But soccer, literally at the time at the academy, it was frowned upon to go and play university soccer. They're like...
It's kind of like if you're in the KHL and it's like, oh, you're going to the NHL, like, don't do that.
No, it'd be like you're in the NHL and you're going to go to the KHL.
Okay.
They're like, oh, it's just full of athletes. It's just kick and run.
Different style.
Yeah,
which is normal. It's a different league, right? They have
it's not professional. You only play the fall season, the winter season. All you do is lift. Blah blah blah. All these stereotypes. I was like, fuck. Like,
which is probably coming from people that didn't even play.
No, it was coming from like
people that
top coaches from the academies.
But did they know what it was like, or were they assuming based on what they saw?
They were assuming.
Okay, so
and it wasn't as big. Like I don't know. It just made a crazy jump recently.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the influx of international players it just made the level really grow in NCAA soccer.
Yeah.
So then whatever, I'm like, okay, I want to play college soccer. I think it's the best route for me. My dad's pushing me to go there. He's like, go get your degree.
And yeah, that's it. You're always a smart guy in school. It's not that you struggled to get good grades. I remember you were always like on top of your stuff, and I feel like it made sense for you at that position that education is still a priority, you know.
So I had an intermediary helping me out,
Yeah.
and it was kind of nice. Obviously, being in an MLS academy, I was getting interest.
Yeah,
So I went on visits to like Princeton, Harvard, James Madison. I went to Boston College, BU. I went to Vermont. I went to
New Hampshire.
No, I didn't go.
No
there.
other American East.
No, I feel like I'm forgetting a few. But anyways, my intermediary was really pushing for me to go to Ivy League because he's like, you're gonna go to Ivy League, you're gonna get a degree from Ivy League, you'll get paid 6 figures.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to go Ivy League.
Yeah.
I am not cut off for Ivy League.
Okay.
I wanted to go play soccer. I'm like, bro, I don't want to go there for school. I want to go there to play soccer. Like, I want to be in a good soccer program. Like, so he's like, you got to go to Princeton. And Tristano, like, he had just sent Tristano Fasulo.
Yeah.
Tristano Fasulo is a fucking genius, bro. I'm like, fuck, I'm going to go to Princeton. I'm going to so not fit in there.
Yeah. You
Even
felt
though,
like there was a gap.
Yeah, but, like, to be fair, I didn't know much. Like, Princeton has a great soccer program.
Yeah.
So, like, he kind of was convincing me. He's like, go to Princeton. I'm like, hey, like, I want to go to Princeton. I do my SAT. He's like, you got to do it again. I'm like, fuck. I do it again. He's like, you got to do it again.
That bad?
No,
I don't know SAT scores, but, like, where were you in the percentile?
I was really close to being like, this is the minimum you need for Ivy League. I had 1260.
Okay.
I needed 1300 to be like considered.
Was
so I was
that a
right
couple
there.
Questions, or is that
like maybe 3-4 more questions I needed to get right?
Okay.
I was like, fuck, I have to do this stupid shit again.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah. I didn't say that. I'm like, fuck, like, forget it. Then at the time I was talking to James Madison, which is a pretty like good school. They're like, oh, well, we'll bring you on an official visit. So I go to James Madison. I really liked the program. I really liked the coach. I'm like, damn, like, James Madison school, cool.
Where is that again? Is it Virginia?
Yeah, it's in like Virginia.
Okay.
I'm like, this is really cool. I kind of want to go here. So that became top of my list. And they're like, we just want to scout you a little bit before we offer you like a full scholarship.
Yeah.
Because like I told them, I'm like, I need a full scholarship to come. It's like, we want to scout you a little bit more. We're gonna see you in Montreal.
Okay.
They come see me. They came see me, and I low-key got injured before.
No.
So like,
So you didn't play?
I was coming back from an injury actually, and I was coming back from an injury, and I told my coach like, oh, the coaches from James Madison are coming. He's like, why didn't you tell me like a week before?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't have you in the starting 11. You're coming back from injury. I'm like, great.
Just your luck.
Yeah, thanks, coach.
Yeah.
So I start on the bench, and then I get subbed in like I get subbed in on center back or something.
Okay.
Kind of fucked me.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the guy flies out to Montreal to come see me. He sees me for 20 minutes in not my position.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, like I want to see you again and come playoff time. So it's a few months gap. I'm like, fuck. And then within that few month gap, I get an email from Adrian Dubois. So
Who's that?
at the time, it's assistant coach from Vermont.
Okay.
He's now the head coach of Vermont.
Okay.
So he's like, he gives me a call. I'm like, first of all, I'm like, what is Vermont? I'm not going to Vermont.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is.
We know it's close.
I didn't even know what it was.
To Montreal.
Yeah.
You know it's close.
No, I didn't know what it was at
Not
the
even?
time. I was like, what is Vermont?
Okay.
I don't want to go to Vermont.
Okay.
So he gives me a call. He's like, yeah, like, just come take the drive down. We'll pay your hotel. We'll show you to school. Come to a game. Chill with the boys. And I actually knew one of my old Impact teammates that went there.
Okay.
Costa Maniatis.
So you could have texted him.
So I texted him like, hey, bro,
Oh,
you're at Vermont? He's like, yeah.
How is it?
He's like, we'll chill when you come down. So I go for the official visit. They sold me to school. I chill with him. I spend the night with him. I sleep in their soccer house at the time.
Really?
Yeah. On probably their dumpster couch. They're like, you want to come out? You want to come party? I was like, no.
You didn't go?
No, I didn't go.
Wow.
I was like, bro, I'm here for soccer.
Yeah.
I should have went out. So I sleep on the couch, and like I really fucked with the guys. The coach was like, Rob Dow, now he's head coach at Penn State. He's like, we really want you.
Wow.
And if you're really interested, like, we'll offer you something where you don't have to probably pay nothing.
Wow.
I was like, oh yeah?
So they offered it to you at that visit?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
They said, we'll send you an offer, but don't worry, like, if you pay, like, you won't be paying much.
You'll be taken care of, basically.
Yeah,
Like they
basically
really
he said,
you.
he's like, you'll be taken care of.
Okay.
So I got home, and like that was a really good feeling, because it's like, wow, this coach.
They wanted you.
They wanted me. They're picking me.
Yeah.
Like, of all the recruits, they went out and found a
Like,
midfield.
you're the
They're
best fit.
They're like, they want me. And that really like hit with me. And even though Vermont, I had, like, it was in America East, they had never won anything. They wouldn't go into national like tournaments or nothing. I was like, I really fuck with Vermont. Like, I kind of really want to go there.
Yeah.
So my intermediary calls me. He's like, what do you think? I'm like, yeah, like I want to go to Vermont.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, don't go.
He's like, Princeton.
He's like, don't go to Vermont. He's like, you're not going to fit in with their style. It's too athletic. They play in a too physical league. He's like, set your mind to Princeton. I'm like, shut the fuck up about Princeton, bro. Shut
Princeton
up.
was full ride?
Princeton, there's no
No ride.
There's no
You
ride.
get your own ride.
There's no scholarship. So guys, there's no scholarship at Ivy League school. They go it's financial aid.
Oh.
So if you're very, very, very poor, you pay close to nothing. If you're very, very, very rich, you pay close to tuition. So
So they don't offer. I didn't know
It's
that.
based on like how much they make it affordable based on your household income.
Okay.
So I would have to pay to go there.
Okay, I mean,
but
I
it's
see.
Princeton, right? Like you leave there with a
An Ivy
lucrative
League-
degree.
For sure.
But I tell my intermediary, I'm like, listen, I want to go to Vermont. He's like, you're fucking stupid. I'm like, you're fucking stupid. I want to go to Vermont.
You
Pretty
ended
good choice, huh?
Yeah.
So I go.
It worked out.
Yeah, it worked out. But bro, when I tell you I go to Vermont my first season, and I was like, holy shit, bro, we're not gonna win nothing, bro.
Yeah.
We were
Tough.
so bad that first
Did they
year.
do a whole rebuild, or it was just like the team that you got there? They were already there, like before you got there, been playing together for 3 years, or was it like a whole new class? Because I know there's like a rotation with the college teams.
Well, the class that I went in with was like Max Murray, Zach Barrett.
So you guys were
Jake
all the
Vitale.
same.
Yeah, we all went in at the same time together.
Okay.
And we eventually we became that core that they won the national championship with.
Yeah.
But like guys like Alex Nagy, I don't know if you remember him.
Yeah.
The guy who used to dribble everyone.
Yeah. Is he MLS now? No.
He got drafted. He's in USL Championship.
Okay.
But those guys were there. The core was there. They were just young. So we came as a freshman. We came in as freshmen, yeah. We made the American East Finals that year, but we got destroyed. Like UNH was so much better than us. Then the next year, they bring in a great class. They bring in guys, like this is where they start the German pipeline.
Oh, yeah.
They bring in Adu. They bring in guys like Yves. They bring this is where I see the influx of international comp.
Yeah.
And we're a better team.
Wait, is that like a different approach, like strategy wise, from a team, or was this like the common trend with the other teams like UNH? You said they were so solid. Was it because they were getting Germans and other?
They were getting at the time like great international players. I don't know exactly where they were coming from.
Yeah.
But like Vermont,
but that was the strat.
The strat was
like,
the thing is a lot of times. If let's say you're a college coach at any school, let's say you're a college coach at Concordia, you bring in a player from this said country, let's say Denmark or something, and you go through an agency that brings them in. You build a good relationship with them, so it's kind of easy to be like, oh, there's another good player, let's bring him in. Because like, oh, we already have this Danish player, talk to him, help him to come.
Okay.
So there was a certain period where Vermont would bring in a lot of Icelandic players.
Okay.
Because they brought in one guy, and this guy knew another guy, he brought him in. They were good players, but sorry to the Icelandic, they weren't good enough.
Yeah.
But then they started the German pipeline. And the Germans are fucking machines.
Yeah.
So they started with Adu, they started with Yves.
He was first? Adu was first?
No, Yves.
Okay.
Yves and Adu came in at the same time.
Okay.
Then all the other guys came.
Yeah.
And then a lot of guys took big jumps, like really progressed. So Zach Barrett, like he took a massive leap in his development.
Just by playing with higher talents.
Max Murray out of nowhere became a top striker.
Line.
Then a center back. Alex Nagy, he was always so talented.
It forces you to level up, right?
Yeah.
And especially like if you're always confined to the best people in Montreal and then you're like going to the best players in Canada, you have to adapt. And that's a big thing for athletes is like how do they adapt to those environments? So I feel like by bringing people from around the world, if you don't adapt, you're basically so survival of the fittest basically.
And I think they brought in a lot of good personalities that kind of pushed
good
everyone.
Blend.
Like I'm not gonna suck myself, but, but I brought a level of professional,ism and maturity, being an older freshman, teaching the younger guys
like already in like an academy, very
like for example, when I came in with the other guys as a freshman and it was COVID and we had 2 weeks of nothing. I was forcing these guys. I was like, we're going to the gym. We're going to get a gym membership. Like, wake up, Max. Come on, wake up. Let's go. Let's go train every day. I had my car. I'm like, get in my car. We're gonna go train.
Get in my car. We go.
Yeah, get in my car. We go. Inside joke, yeah. Spad. Get in my cheese. So just there's an element of luck. Like you're taking chances on guys from Europe and abroad, and they have to bring something that's not just on the pitch, but like something that grows over time.
A cultural fit.
Yeah, and that culture at Vermont grew over time. And it just became a powerhouse now.
Yeah, they won that last year, right?
Yeah, they won the national tournament.
But you went pretty far too with your time there, considering that when you went, they never even made playoffs.
They weren't consistently making the national tournament.
And then I remember when you were there, I remember coming to pretty much all the playoffs.
Yeah,
you guys were making playoffs, beating teams like big underdogs.
Yeah,
some games were crazy. I remember there was a lot on the line. Like I said, I don't really know to what extent, but you got to Syracuse round 8.
Yeah,
was that a big game? Those are all games that I remember watching, but maybe at that time I didn't know what was on the line. You know what I mean? And how far you guys came from being a team that was not consistent or whatever. So yeah.
So my second year, my sophomore year is when we won America East, so we got automatically into the national tournament, and that was the first time. we had Vermont made the tournament in a while, and we lost in the first round to Villanova, but we should have won that game. And we told ourselves we're playing against a big school like Villanova that are in a big conference called the Big East, and we're from this little school in Vermont from the America East, and we should have won that game.
Okay.
And that just
It gave you guys a little
it gave us
hope.
confidence.
Yeah.
And
You're
that
like,
built
or maybe
into
we're
the
not
next
as
year.
far as we think we are.
Yeah,
You know
so
what I
then that built into the next season where we had a brilliant season, but we lost in the semifinals of America East playoffs. So we don't get automatically into the tournament. We're like, wow, bro.
mean? Yeah. Oh, okay.
So now we have to get voted in by the committee.
Okay.
And I remember watching that selection show, and they said Vermont, and we got like a bidded in, and we're like, wow, they gave us a second chance. And they gave us a game like to host at Virtue Field.
Okay.
So I was like, whoa, like
Huge.
they actually like think we're a good team. So then we win that game in overtime.
Wait, versus.
Quinnipiac,
Oh, okay.
random school.
Okay.
We win. Crazy. We're like, damn, we won. And what's even
That's
crazy.
first round of the.
This is the first round of the NCAA tournament.
Wow, okay.
We win, but then, so at our side of the bracket, the next team was SMU in Texas. Bro, we're in Vermont.
Yeah.
And the game is 2 days later.
Oh.
So we win in Quinnipiac. We're like, how are we going to get to Texas? They're like, don't worry. 7 a.m., get up. We're getting on a chartered flight, and we're going to Houston.
Atlanta,
Like,
baby.
no way. A Rolls Royce airplane, bro.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Bro, we were living like kings. Bro, so
That's the Drake song.
Yeah, I know.
what did you say?
Because I said Atlanta, baby. Because the intro to the Drake song.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
So we get on there, whatever. We take the
Rolls
flight.
Royce like this.
Rolls Royce, like that. We get crazy dinners, steak dinners. They're like, bro, let's give them this stuff now because they're gonna fucking lose. That's for sure. This fucking top school they're
You
gonna play
lost.
against.
Did you lose?
No, bro, we're losing. So we start the game, losing 2-0. I started on the bench. I'm like, bro, we're cooked. They're killing us, 2-0.
Okay.
I remember I got subbed on at the end of the first half. I was like, well, this team's so much better than us. Like, we're done. We go into the second half. I'm like, okay, our season's finished. It's fine. I'm getting subbed in for the last 25 minutes. It's still 2-0. I'm like, whatever, I'll just have fun. We score a goal. Max scores a goal off the corner. I'm like, cool, 2-1. We score again. I'm like, no fucking way we just tied this game. I'm like, we're going to win the game now.
Like 80th minute or?
It was maybe 78th minute.
Okay.
And then we score another goal. Garrett Lilly, volley, crazy volley. I'm like, we're fucking winning. We're winning this game. Then we win it. Bro, it was like...
You won that game?
We won, 3-2.
Holy.
It was like...
Penalty or...
No. We won in regulation. 90 minutes.
way.
Yeah. We scored 3 goals
Jesus.
in the last 20 minutes.
That's unheard of.
Bro, it was crazy. We
Yeah.
were celebrating. We were like, what just happened?
Yeah.
We just won this game.
Quick turnaround.
Then the athletic director comes down, and the next part of the bracket was Clemson or UCLA that we would play if we would win.
Okay.
So then he comes down, he's like, guys, UCLA beat Clemson. We're like, no way. He's like, so we're like, yes, we're going to fucking UCLA. We're going to Cali.
Yeah.
He's like, no, you guys aren't going to Cali. Cali's coming to us. We're like, what?
In Vermont.
UCLA's
So
coming.
it's random?
It's based off UCLA wasn't ranked and we weren't ranked.
Okay.
But based on the committee thinking who's a better team, they gave it to us. We're going to host. So UCLA, they were like, no fucking way these guys are coming to Burlington, Vermont.
That's crazy.
And when we figured out they were coming, we're like, we're gonna smash them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
You
the game.
knew.
Yeah, we
You
knew. They had no chance. That's the
Yeah.
game that you came to.
Yeah.
Where we beat them 3-0.
Yeah.
That was unreal.
Yeah, that was
game.
an unreal game.
Yeah.
I remember.
You guys stormed the pitch.
Yeah, I remember that. But I feel like you guys knew. Why did you know you had them? Is it just because of the underdog story, or is it just because it was cold?
Yeah,
and they're not used to it.
Bro, I remember going to get a haircut with Adu that day, the day of the game, the morning, and I'm like, it's not cold enough. I'm like, bro, why is it not cold enough?
You want it to be freezing.
I'm like, bro, why is it not fucking cold? I was like, it's too hot. It was minus something. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
I want it
remember
to be
it was
minus
pretty
20.
cold.
I want it to be fucking snowing.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, it's fine. I'm like, no, why is the fuck, it's cold all
Do you think that was a factor, or do you think it was just
it's a factor.
did it give you guys an extra
Bro, they would make
Raw, like, you know?
they would make edits that they would post before the game of Game of Thrones, like talkovers in the back.
Spartans or whatever.
Game of Thrones.
I don't
not
know. I don't
Spartans.
watch shows.
Game of Thrones is basically like medieval time.
Okay.
But there's like a family that it would be like they would defend the North, and in the montages they would give like little like they would make the character. You know how they make like montages and like the characters are talking.
Yeah.
And at the time, our whole team was hooked on Game of Thrones.
Okay.
So we would watch that videos. We're like, bro, we're the fucking kings of the North. We're the kings
You
of the
claim
North.
the title.
Bro, we would win the games. We'd be like, we're the kings in the North. No one's coming to our house to the North and gonna beat us.
Win. Yeah.
So we knew they were gonna come. When they were gonna come, we were gonna smash them. So then we beat them, and then we get matched up against Syracuse, and we already played Syracuse at the beginning of that season. No, I don't remember.
Like exhibition or something?
No, like in the regular season, we might have played them. Anyways, doesn't matter. But they had a guy that after the season signed with Leicester City in the Premier League.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're like, fuck, this guy's fucking good.
Striker or what?
Yeah, he was a striker. So
Is he still there in Leicester City?
I don't know where he is right now.
Yeah.
But we had to go to Syracuse. That's where I scored my banger.
Yeah.
But we lost that game. But if we would have won that, we would have went to the College Cup, which is the semifinals. But
We watched that game here. I remember.
I just remember,
Wow.
I remember being pissed that I scored that amazing goal
Yeah.
and we lose.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't have won.
It
that
was a
game.
nice shot too.
Bro,
you were
it's
like
unreal.
outside the box, volley. Like
Left
it was-
foot.
Left foot.
Slice.
Yeah, I remember. It was a nice goal. And
Bro.
they had a nice angle from the back. You saw like the
And
trajectory.
it doesn't get the love that it should have got.
Yeah.
Because we lost.
Yeah,
If we would have
yeah,
won
yeah.
that game, that goal.
Everybody would be like, oh.
That goal would have been on NCAA Soccer.
Yeah.
That would have been posted anywhere. But of course,
Yeah.
we lose that game, so nobody cares about that goal.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, just my
Just your
luck.
luck.
Just my fucking luck. So yeah,
That was the end of your sophomore year.
that's my junior year, and then I had my
junior.
senior year where I break my foot in the first game.
Yeah.
Great, just my luck. And then I come back.
Mid-season.
No, the last game of the season.
Last game. Yeah.
I get surgery.
Mid-year. It was like November, no, or something.
Yeah, I come back on Halloween.
Okay. Yeah, November.
So I played the first game, I played the last game of the season, and I played playoffs. I played the NCAA tournament,
Yeah.
and then we lose to West Virginia, and I can never listen to the West Virginia song anymore. West Virginia, what is that song?
Country road.
I can't listen to it
Take me home.
because they were like all in arms after, like singing it with their fans after they beat us.
You played there, I imagine.
Yeah, we played in West
West
Virginia.
Virginia.
Fuck.
And that was your senior year, right? So then you graduated.
Then I graduated, and I took time to try and sign pro. I thought I was gonna get like there was always things like, oh, you're gonna invite
The
to
works.
preseason here, things in the work never pans out. But I still had that extra year of eligibility from the COVID year, and I'm like, I kind of want to try something new. So I went in the transfer portal, and I went to San Diego State
Yeah. For your last
for my last season,
season. That's
Yeah.
it. You were doing a master's
master's certificate.
certificate? Okay, that's it.
And I fell in love with San Diego. I wish the soccer part would have been a little bit better. I think I got a little bit unlucky in the situation that I was in. Like,
But you were healthy at this point?
yeah, I was perfectly
Like your
fine.
foot was fine, everything
Yeah,
was
the
fine?
whole season I was healthy. It
Okay.
just circumstances and decisions that didn't pan out my way.
Okay.
Like I gave everything I could to that team,
Yeah.
and more, and I felt like a little unjustified. That
So cute.
fucking cat.
He's making biscuits, the cat. Like this.
Biscuits.
It's called making biscuits when they like...
What do you know about cat? Oh, you have
Making
a cat.
biscuits.
He's making
They're so
sourdough,
cute.
bro.
I wish you could put this in the podcast. It's actually so cute.
You want to grab him?
No, he's
Don't
gonna
grab
I'll
him.
make biscuits.
Oh,
Maybe he could help make the cookies. So yeah, San Diego.
San Diego's a whole different experience.
At least you played somewhere warm
bro,
for change. 'Cause
Yeah,
Vermont is basically like Montreal, very cold, gets some pretty good winters.
yeah. Every game was on grass. It was great
really?
experience. Yeah, it's all West Coast. Every game on
The
grass.
facility was
Facility
maybe a bit better.
unreal.
Yeah.
I got to play against different teams. That was crazy. Like, cause
You ended up playing Vermont when you were in San Diego. I remember.
yeah,
that.
and guess what happened the game before?
San Diego.
I got a red card.
Oh, I remember.
The only red card I get in my
remember.
college career is the game before
playing your old team.
Playing my old team.
Yeah, that's just
Bro, what is that luck? It doesn't make sense. It just
Yeah.
wasn't meant to, that shit wasn't meant to be, bro.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Bro, and then, anyway, San Diego was great. Like, I wish I could live in fucking San Diego.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you fell in love also with the place.
Yeah, I really
a lot of
fell in
times
love
you
with the
think
place.
you talk and you're like, oh, I remember San Diego. Like I feel like you had a lot of good memories there. I think your girlfriend came for a bit too, so you had some memories with her too.
Yeah.
So I feel like it was just a good place for you, like career-wise, but also like personal.
I got to live in a downtown area in a condo, which was sick.
Yeah.
My favorite part is like there's the mountains and like the beautiful nature of that, and then you drive 10 minutes the other way and you're on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
I remember waking up, going for runs downtown San Diego, running to the water, looking out at the coast, thinking about my life. What the fuck am I gonna do with my
next?
What's next? Fucking getting whatever. Let's not get into it. Just some bad, like not bad times, but like a lot of when you're an athlete, if you're not doing well on the field,
You
and
feel
things
it
aren't
off the
going,
field?
your life is just miserable
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
And I
'Cause
wouldn't
it's
say,
like that's your life.
yeah,
right? It's
my
like
whole
that's
I'm literally there for soccer.
Yeah,
and it's
you're
not going.
playing.
I had such like a envisionment of how it's gonna play out, and
Yeah.
it was playing out like that. Like the beginning
Yeah.
of the season was incredible. I was playing some of the best soccer I was ever playing. There was teams asking about me. I remember getting like texts being like, "Oh, LAFC like looked at you, LAFC too." I had trained with Seattle second team before going to San Diego.
You also played in Tennessee, no? Where was it?
That was afterwards.
Oh, that was after San Diego.
No, that was before.
Oh.
I tried out with. I went to train with Chattanooga.
Chattanooga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was before. But I went to go go for a little training with Tacoma Defiance, so Seattle second team, where I killed it. I was like, bro, I know I'm good enough. Like
Yeah.
I did it.
See it.
I see it. I know it.
Yeah. And you're pretty realistic. I think you're very like you don't overinflate it. Like when
No.
you play good, you know you played good, and when you played bad,
Yeah.
you know you played bad. You know what I mean?
And like everything looked like it was coming together at the beginning of the season. I was playing great football, and then it just went all like awry at the end of the season, which is kind of a pity.
Yeah.
But like I'll be grateful for
For the chance to play.
for the.
Did you finish
opportunity.
that certificate?
No, fuck no.
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 Ah, okay.
But just the dagger in the heart is Vermont winning the national
Yeah, I was
championship.
gonna say. Wait, before we get there, when did you go to Spain? Because I know you also had that sprint in Spain.
I went to Spain after I
After
left
San
San Diego.
Diego?
Yeah.
And was it that year that they won the chip, Vermont, or was it the year of San Diego?
The year, so the fall that I was in San Diego, that season Vermont won the national championship.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that was kind of the dagger in my heart. Like
Yeah.
I left, and
The team, because wait,
the team that like
because
I helped
realistically, like they offered you that COVID year that they were gonna.
Yeah, I could have done it
You
at
could have
Vermont.
finished at Vermont.
But the thing is, I graduated in December, so I wasn't in school in Vermont. So like I was away.
Okay, so you were graduated in undergrad.
I graduated my undergrad early because I wanted to make that jump pro. It's just an easier transition.
Okay.
I didn't sign pro, and I wasn't in Vermont anymore. And I'm like, bro, do I want to go back to Vermont?
Or do you want
I
something?
loved Vermont, or should I go and try a different opportunity?
New? Yeah.
I'm like, let me go try a different opportunity. When else am I going to get a chance to go live and play in San Diego?
Yeah.
Like, when younger, thinking about colleges, like I thought about California. I'm like, I'm going to go
Yeah.
to California, complete side of the country. I'm going to grow as a
Yeah.
person. The football is going to be great. It's a different style. It fits more of my style. And it did. It did at the beginning. But then something goes wrong.
Things don't line up.
Don't line up. And then what are
the chances?
the chances?
Yeah.
They win the national championship.
So you could have done that last year there in Vermont, and you could have won.
I could have won if I could
In
have been
theory.
able to tell the future.
Yeah.
People are like, why'd you leave?
Yeah.
They won.
Yeah.
If I would have fucking knew they would have won, if I was able
wouldn't
to
have
tell
left.
the future, I wouldn't have left.
Yeah.
No shit. Obviously.
Yeah, like in hindsight, but I feel like that's for everything. Not sports, like especially in sports, it's like after the fact.
it's like why didn't you play those lotto tickets?
Yeah, that's it.
Why didn't you play those
numbers? Like you don't know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thanks.
But you did. That's the thing. It's like a bit philosophical. But in that moment, you do what's right for you. In that moment, you don't think.
That's what I thought was right for me in the
Yeah.
moment. I thought I was going to get more exposure there.
Yeah.
And
Because
at
it
the-
has more eyes, you would say.
yeah, more teams in vicinity.
Yeah.
And it was working. Like I was
Yeah.
getting eyes on me. My coach was telling me like,
Keep playing.
keep going like this. Like this team's asking about you.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, this is like awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then just took a complete 180 turn.
Did you follow them throughout the tournament? Because at San Diego, you were out before getting into the tournament, or did you win?
We lost in our conference playoffs, and we didn't get voted in, so we were out.
Okay, so you were able to follow them.
I followed them.
So they had like a good run, like beat like at least 3 teams, right? 4 teams.
6. You have to win 6 games.
Okay.
So they even came and played in the Sweet 16. They played against University of San Diego. So there's San Diego State and there's San Diego.
Okay.
USD.
Yeah.
So they came to San Diego and they were in San Diego, and I went to go chill with them.
No way.
So I was like low-key had a little taste with them.
Yeah.
So like I was chilling with the boys in the hotel for like a day. I went to go watch their game. I saw them win. I celebrated.
Were
with
you
them after the
happy
game.
or like more like, fuck?
That game I was really happy.
Okay.
Because I was there with them, and I felt like I was like on the team for a quick moment. Because I was celebrating with them. I was with the boys that like with the team that I helped
You just spent
grow.
the last 4 years building and
I spent time with them in the hotel.
Yeah.
But when I was watching like on my phone away, I was like, I would be happy when they would score, and I'd be like, wow, they're gonna win again.
Yeah.
Like when they beat Pitt in the round of 8.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
You know.
And everyone was like, Pitt's gonna kill them. Pitt's gonna kill them. And I kept telling everyone, I'm like, guys, you haven't watched the Vermont games. They have the luck this year.
Mm-hmm.
They have just that luck that we didn't have the other years, that they're gonna win it all.
Mm-hmm. So they were always, well, not always, but in your last year at least, you guys were like a championship team. You got maybe some bad.
Yeah, just the bounce didn't go our way, but the bounces were going their way. I'm like, guys, they're gonna win the fucking whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
No one believed me. I would tell my teammates, I'm like, they're gonna win the whole thing. Trust me. In the back of my mind, I was like, I hope they don't. I hope they don't. It was such like a conflict. I was like, I want them to win so bad, but I want to be there so bad. So like, it'd be better for my mental health if they didn't win.
Yeah, exactly.
But obviously, like I told the story before, but when they won, I was with Sam in one of our Airbnbs while we were vacationing, and like when they scored the golden goal, I was like screaming like of joy, and then 5 minutes later, I was crying.
Yeah, you're like, fuck, I could have been there on that team.
Yeah,
damn. I feel like it's a wait. Is that the team where like Adu's still there?
Yeah.
Lockerman.
Yeah, Lockerman. They're all there.
Shit. So these are like literally guys that you played the last 4 years, and they go win it all.
Yeah.
And you're watching it.
And I was so happy.
Were
for
you
them.
in San Diego?
I was in California.
At least you're in.
I was in
weather.
even nicer, bro. I was in Laguna Beach.
Wow. So at least you're in nice weather. And they won at home?
No. The finals is like an.
Who they play?
Marshall.
Marshall?
You don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is. Where is that?
It's like.
Is that Georgia? Sounds like a Georgia.
I have no fucking clue where Marshall is.
I like.
Thank you. Where's Marshall? Let's guess.
I like having that guy in the back.
Marshall.
I feel like it's a Georgia place.
Georgia. Let me guess. I feel like Marshall is. Carolina?
I'm guessing.
It might be North Carolina.
The answer.
North Carolina.
West Virginia.
What?
No! West Virginia?
Take me home, country road.
Huntington, West Virginia.
Sounds like a beat place. Sorry,
Really?
guys.
I didn't even know. Who's usually like? Is it always the same teams that are winning these things,
No, so this year was.
or is it like sometimes you don't get the bounces, and it's like?
It's always like big, like to Vermont to win. It's like a crazy story. Like no one would ever think Vermont would win the national championship because it's all usually relatively big schools that win. Like like University of Washington won this year.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
And then they were against NC State, like two massive schools.
Yeah.
You never think like a small school like Vermont.
And does budget have a thing? Because now there's like NIL and stuff, right?
Yeah, budget plays a role.
Okay, so it does. Is there a cap?
No, because if you have a great alumni Simpsons system, they could just give money. And so like those chartered flights that we would take, it was alumni that were, guys, alumni, come pay for it. Come on, like we need. How are we gonna get these kids?
Yeah.
Like you guys have the money, come pay.
Shit. So you have
tax
to
write off.
Now you have to fund them.
Yeah, I've donated.
The Rolls Royce. You're gonna go
$5. $5.
That's good. At least you gave something.
Yeah, I'll give more eventually.
But so, Do they always? So this year you said University of Washington,
One.
and I guess can you pay kids nowadays? Is that how it
Now
works?
you could kind of pay. There's ways that they pay the players.
Because I know, like back then, like before all this, it was like, oh, like
Yeah, my time, you couldn't
You
get
bought
paid.
them a Lamborghini. You didn't directly pay them, but
It's
you like
illegal.
incentivized them to come to your school by buying them a house.
But that
in
was
their
not legal.
hometown.
That was not legal back then. Now you could.
Okay, yeah, that's
Now
it.
you could honestly. They get kids to come by being like, "Hey, you're gonna get this scholarship and you're gonna get 10K or something."
Okay.
On top of it,
And that's legal now.
it's legal.
That would have been nice.
That would have
Back
been great.
You can
I
make
was
some-
all I was getting was liquid IV for free.
That's not bad. And PB, not
PP,
What?
PP fit.
PB fit.
Bro, remember how much liquid?
Peanut butter. I don't know.
Remember how much liquid IV I had?
Yeah, you were stacked on that
Stacked and stacked
Yeah.
of liquid IV. Came in handy when
Yeah.
we would go out.
for sure. For James when he went out.
For you too.
Me too. We had good times. Honestly, I'm happy because none of us like, even though we had a good friend group for like athletes, you would say like none of us got the experience to go play at that level. So we kind of lived it through you. The
Yeah.
party life, not the sports life. We got the good side of it. We didn't have to train every day.
The college life.
We just got to party with you guys, so that was nice. But yeah, I see like what you had to do to maintain that level and everything. So it's like it's not something that's easy to do. Like it's only the top of the top. And I googled it before getting on the podcast because numbers make sense. Only 1% of people that play sports could actually go NCAA.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's like this was a study like in 2015. There was like 400,000 high school students, and only like 20 something thousand made it to NCAA D1.
And then one of the,
And now,
out of those
imagine-
one. Yeah, sorry.
That's 2015 before you have like all the international scene and everything. So like actually applying to the NCAA D1 pool is probably like in the millions for sure. And like you were able to play on a team. And I always said this, like you have to be grateful that you got to play like 25 years of your life. And you had some good moments in it, some bad moments. But I feel like it made you mature faster. You got to live on your own at a young age. So
Yeah.
you had to like get up to speed with life. So I feel like it was a like complete waste of time. Like you got to get 25 years out of it. Better than nothing.
I would say it was
Like people like Kevin
besides,
Spad.
yeah.
Like they had to stop at 17, 18. Like their dream was like cut short earlier than you. You got like an extra 7 years of good memories.
Yeah.
Some bad memories. But.
And like,
So I feel like you should also be grateful for that. You know
no,
what I
I'm
mean?
very grateful for
I know
all
you
the
are,
things
but-
that soccer brought to me. And I think it made it more difficult that at 25, that's when I kind of realized like I'm going to transition into
Mm-hmm.
something else,
Yeah.
because like
It's a bit later.
it's a bit later. Usually guys at like
You're like
20,
18, you're like,
21,
I'll have
22, 23, they're like, nah, like it's not going to happen. I like
Yeah.
was fully convinced that until
Maybe a year ago, not even.
6 months ago that I would be playing pro soccer.
Yeah.
And I thought I was. I signed to play pro soccer in New Zealand.
Yeah. That was another
Yeah.
just my luck moment, if you want to tell them that.
Yeah.
This was after,
So
'cause
after
San Diego, you went Spain.
After San Diego, I tried to find something professional
Okay.
here. Same thing, like you're gonna get invited to preseason here. You're gonna get
Okay.
invited to preseason here. Come train with us for a few days.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're an international? Another story, bro. When I went to go train with Chattanooga, they're like, okay, we like you as a player. Preseason. You're from Vermont, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm from Vermont, but like I live in Montreal.
Canada.
They're like,
They're like,
"You're-"
what?
They're like, wait, you're Canadian?
Uh-huh.
I'm like, yeah.
Oh, they tell you were born and raised Vermont.
They thought I was American.
Oh.
So after like training, I was in a room with just the coaches, and they're like, okay, let me restart. I went for a combine with a bunch of players
Yeah.
that they invited,
Yeah.
and then after the combine, they're like, we're gonna put down the numbers of the players that we want to talk to. So I'm like, those are essentially the guys that they want to invite to preseason, probably. So I go in the locker room, I see my name, I'm like, fuck, like
Nice.
I'm getting my break.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's finally here.
Yeah.
Because I know once I get into the environment of preseason or something, I'm gonna kill it. Because I've always trained with pros and I know I'm able.
Yeah.
So I get into the room, they're like, oh, you're from, like, we like you as a player, like we think you're a good fit. You're from Vermont, right? I'm like, no, I'm not from Vermont. I'm from University of
Canadian
Vermont,
citizen.
but I'm Canadian. I live
Yeah.
in Montreal. They're like, wait, you're Canadian? I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh, can you just leave the room for a second?
Oh, you're like,
I'm like,
fuck. Since when is that a bad thing? You know,
so I leave the room.
Canada's a good place to be from, you know.
I leave the room. 2-3 minutes later, they call me back in. They're like, yeah, so you should go back, play USL 2, play with Vermont Green again.
Yeah, because you were doing
And
that too, yeah.
They're like, you try to find something in the CPL. I'm like, fuck, are you serious? So that's another just my luck moment.
Yeah.
But that's before San Diego. Then I go to San Diego. I come back. Season's over. I try to find something pro. You're gonna get invited here. Doesn't happen. You're gonna go to this combine. Doesn't happen. Then I get a call from someone that I know in Spain that owns a club. He's like, "Come help my team out. Let's go get promotion. Like we need someone like you."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, he's like, "We can't pay you, but we'll pay for all your expenses." I'm like, I have nothing else going on. Let me just go live in Spain for a little.
Yeah.
Let me go play European soccer. Pretty cool.
Nice vacation.
Went there. Basically, was almost like a vacation. The soccer was cool. It was a great experience.
Where was it? It was Villa
Rose.
Villa Rose, yeah.
Vina Rose. Great little town. Like, fell in love with that town, the lifestyle. That's where I started drinking coffee. Now I fucking drink.
Really?
That's where I had my Cortado.
Ah.
First ever
That's where it
Cortado
comes
was in
from.
Spain. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Fell in love with that. Literally would just train, go to the cafe, train, have dinner, go to bed, and chill
The
with the boys.
European lifestyle, yeah.
Have dinner with the boys.
Nice.
Then while I'm there, I signed to play in New Zealand. I'm like, hey, I want to go play in Australia. Like, I get a contact. And he's like, we could find you something for sure. Ideally, I wanted to go to Australia. Then I find something in New Zealand. The Habs traded. We got Phillip Danault.
No
Breaking news.
We got back.
TSN.
We got Phillip Danault back.
TSN.
Second rounder.
For one
Why did
second
we get
rounder.
him back?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Bro, we're breaking
That's
news.
crazy.
TSN. What's the noise? Dan, play the noise.
Dun, dun, dun.
What is it?
I don't know.
What's the TSN? Why am I drawing a blank?
Dun, dun,
Da-na-na-na.
dun,
No.
dun, 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 dun. That's the house.
No. It's da-na-na, da-na-na.
Yeah.
Breaking
Habs
news.
trade second round pick for Phillip Danault.
That's crazy.
Are you serious?
That's an ad.
What is that, bro?
You love Phillip
Okay.
Danault.
No, I don't love Phillip Danault, but that's a good trade for only a second round pick.
Where is he? He's on
LA
Islanders.
Kings.
Kings?
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, Dan, shut up now. Good trade though. I like it.
Yeah.
Where was I?
Where's
so
he
yeah,
gonna fit? I don't know.
center. We need a center.
Yeah.
So while I'm in Spain, I get an offer from New Zealand to go play there. And my brother was with me at the time, and I'm like, what the fuck do? I go to across the world to play in New Zealand? He's like, yeah, fucking go. Like, you're young. Do it now. Then I'm talking with my girlfriend. She's like, you should do it. Like, it's easy for me to get a work visa. I could come and
Work there.
work there if anything. I'm like, fuck, yeah, let's do it. Like, I'm going to finally get paid to play soccer like a professional. Then I come back to Montreal. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come back to Montreal and I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get my visa. I'm gonna leave to New Zealand. Come back to Montreal. I'm waiting for my visa. Usually it takes a week. A week passes. Club's like, where is your visa? I'm like, you tell me where's my visa. I filled out whatever you told me to fill out.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, it's gonna come. A few days still, another week. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. 3-4 weeks pass by. I'm calling the immigration. I'm like, where the fuck is this visa?
You're calling New Zealand immigration.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like,
Interesting.
oh, your officer is on vacation.
Your immigration officer.
Yeah, I'm like, come on.
No one else
please.
could do it.
No one else? Take my file.
Yeah.
So then they come back. They're like, oh, you need to do a medical assessment because you have Crohn's.
Okay.
I'm like, but I'm healthy. Like, I would have just, if I would have known, I would have just said no.
Yeah,
like, I don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
Crohn's. You wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
I would have to bring medication. Like, I wanted to be honest with it.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, no, you have to do a medical assessment because we think you're a risk.
A risk?
A risk of like being in the
Giving
hospital.
someone else Crohn's?
No, like of them having to cover like my, because they give me health care
Oh, I see.
of like being a liability or something.
Really?
So then I tell the club this, they're like, it's not worth you coming. By the time you do your assessment, by the time you send them the paper, get your appointment, then fly out. Already the flight, you arrive 2 days later. Like it's not
Yeah.
gonna work. You're gonna come too late in the season.
No way.
So I'm like, fuck. And then at that point, I'm like, hey, I have to make a decision. Do I try to continue or do I
Call it here.
not call it, but like I'm still gonna play, but do I try to focus on something else? And then that's where I found private training and a real desire to do that, and it's turned into something that I love doing, and it's been super difficult
Adapting.
It's really hard days. Now it's getting a little bit easier because now it's just like everything's moving like fast paced, like really scaling. So now it's a little bit easier and I really enjoy it. But bro, there's days where I was like,
You want to be playing.
where I just want to like cry, bro.
Yeah. So, because I remember a couple of weeks ago, you telling your dad, like, because your dad's like, oh, maybe you could go play in Italy, some league, and he said, it's done.
My dad's like,
Is it like, would you say like the towel?
I wouldn't say it's complete. Like
Like if someone comes to, like, are you still looking?
right now I'm not looking. Right now, if people ask me, are you trying to be pro right now? If I'm being honest, no. Do I still want to be pro? Yes.
So if you get
Right now, I'm
approached by
not playing soccer as much now because I'm a little bit injured. But once I get my injury healed, I have my CT scan finally this Monday. Once I know what it is and I could heal it and I could get back to full fitness, like I'll continue playing soccer because I still love doing it. And then if anything comes out of me playing, like I'm still gonna, whenever I play, I'm gonna give my 100%. If anything comes out of it, I doubt it. Something comes out of it, I'm not gonna say like no.
Okay. So you're not fully out of it.
No, I'm still like in love with the game, and if something happens, it happens. Like you never know.
Yeah.
Like I play a great season, and the new CPL team says like, oh, like come for a practice.
Because you're not like.
I'm just spitting shit, but like I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
Are you like too old? Is that like a main concern? Are you like out of your prime?
I think I'm definitely not out of my prime, but I'm a little bit too old to get a first contract.
Because it's not long that you've played high level like with other teams. It's been maybe like 8 months, not even.
Yeah, it's just difficult being 25 now, having no pro experience, for a team to be like, let's go sign this 25-year-old, even though if he would be really good.
Okay.
It is what it is, but like in the end, I think I'm just happy I found something that I really enjoy doing.
Yeah, and I feel like it ties back, obviously, it's directly related with soccer.
Yeah, some days I still want to cry, like when I drive.
Yeah,
and
you think about it.
And I think about the times with my teammates and celebrating and like scoring a big, like just celebrating a big goal, knowing like I'll never care that much for a goal or care so much for that
feeling,
for that jersey that I'm wearing again.
Yeah.
But I care about other things now.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that actually on my way here, is that I feel like with time, your ideas start to shift, right? Like what you wanted back then is not what you wanted now, and like you start to like change your mindset, I would say. So like just because you didn't sign pro, you can't really see it as a failure because it helped you get to this point, which is just gonna give you more like chances of success and more chances of failure.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all it is. At the end of the day, life is just failing and trying to succeed again. Because if you always win, you don't know what it's like to actually win. So, and if you fail, then you're just always failing. You just suck.
And I think, like you know me as a person, I'm very driven in the things I do, and
you got a lot of.
At one point, like I thought to myself, all that drive and that motivation I had for trying to be a professional soccer player, and I feel like I put in a lot of more work than a bunch of people who are pro did.
Yeah.
If I take that and apply it to something else I'm passionate about, like why can't I be successful?
Yeah, exactly.
If I give it my all in this new venture that I'm doing, in personal training and coaching, why can't I be the best in Montreal?
Yeah.
And then scale that.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Sorry.
You have ADHD, Dan.
Standing up, though.
Are you that excited that Dano's coming back to Montreal? He's. You want to come in? Come say something.
It's done.
You finish the coffee?
It's done.
Dan, come say something.
Say what, bro?
Shut up, bro. Sit down. I've told you this many times. Like you've transitioned and you've done different transitions in your life, and I've told you how I'm proud of you because there's times where you wanted to do something and you worked really hard for that goal.
I wanted something, didn't fall through,
and it didn't fall through, and it's almost the same thing. Like you came. One day maybe you'll go back and do that. You have the tools to do it, and you're still like learning about those tools.
Yeah, exactly.
And the same thing applies to me. Like just like how you gave all your attention to that for like, what it was, 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Albeit mine was on a larger scale.
And a lot more physically strenuous.
But still, like you gave it your all, I gave it my all.
Yeah.
And what I learned is applying into what I'm doing right now. Just like what you learned is applying into what you're doing right now.
You have to be able to adapt and like see like, okay, like how could I like take one thing that I learned and apply it somewhere else in your life? And I feel like if as a human you're not adapting, you're never gonna progress. You know what I mean? Because no situation is always the same. And if you try to like master one specific like situation, and you get into another different situation that's just slightly different, you'll be all messed up because you don't know how to adapt. And I feel like as an athlete, you have to adapt. Every second is like precious in a game. Practicing, you did a lot of trainings that like not a lot of people see. You know what I mean? Like all the off ice, off field. Like I saw it, we saw it. Like when we would go there, you wouldn't be partying. You wouldn't like you were there for soccer. So I feel like out of all this, you didn't sign pro, and maybe you won't, maybe you will, but.
Kind of did. I just never played.
Exactly. But you gave it, like, what else could you have done? I personally don't know. And like you said, like, you weren't born with this natural gift that, like, you with a soccer ball, you were just, like, amazing. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's even more respectable because you had to put in, like, 2 times the work to get to the same position as a lot of people that didn't have to do as much. You know what I mean? And I value that more than someone that has it easier and gets there, obviously. But I think you should still be proud of what you accomplished. And I know you are. I know you don't like think that it was all for nothing. That's the thing.
I know.
I know you took a lot out of this, that it's like, oh, they won, you could have been there, and like your life, let's say, is like taking an end at 25 because you didn't sign pro, but there's life after soccer, if you will.
Yeah, there is.
Something that you'll adapt. I'm not worried. I was never worried about you. And if I honestly, when people ask me like, would he sign pro? Like, you think about it, and I always said yeah. You know what I mean? Like, even if, I'll be honest, there was like that 1% that was like, this is like the top of the top. Like,
but
to
even
be
for me,
professional.
when they're like, what are you going to do? I'm like, I'm going to sign pro.
Yeah.
Am I really going to sign pro?
That's it. You're like, like, I don't know. I feel like I always believed, but there was always that little bit of me that like would never tell you, but be like, bro, like, this is like going to be hard. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that it's over. You could still do it. Prove me wrong. But, I'm really proud of your journey and where you came with soccer, and I'm excited to see the future.
Imagine all these podcasts, me just venting, and then in the end next year I sign pro or something.
I hope.
That'd be fucking
so
funny.
Then there's no more podcast?
No more. I would fucking cancel the podcast.
James would freak out.
But now I'm to the point, I'm like, bro, the thing is like, not to shit on, let's say I sign pro somewhere, and it's technically pro. It's like I'm going to be making less money probably.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that on my way here.
Hey, like imagine I go to Sam like, hey Sam, I signed pro. Guess what? I get less money now.
Yeah, and you might have to get another job.
You have to get another job to support me while I play pro.
I was thinking about that here. Like my definition of pro, like even till a long time ago, before you saw Messi and Suarez going to MLS, was that like MLS was like a grandpa league, you know? Like now they're stimulating it a lot more, which is nice. But I feel like I was like, oh, you're going to sign pro and make like an average median income.
And MLS is an average good median income.
Yeah, that's it.
There's other leagues
that they'll just pay your house and you're like,
yeah.
And I'm like, that's why I was like, your success metric has to evolve. Because if it doesn't, if you're so fixed on like signing pro and that's all you want, that's fine. But you're going to have like to sacrifice in other areas, you know what I mean? And I'm happy that you matured in some way to say like, maybe my scenario like monetarily is going to be better if I just do this that I also love doing than go and play in Spain. Because it's like inevitably you're 25, you have a girlfriend, you have goals and future plans with your girlfriend, families and everything. So you have to take that into consideration sometime. You know
it's true. Because if like I really wanted to, I could be in Spain playing 5th division or something. It's technically pro.
Yeah.
Getting my apartment paid, but they're paying me 300 euros a month. Exactly. And I'm living across the ocean.
Yeah.
And I could barely, like, what am I going to do with 300 euros a month? But I'm pro. Guys, I'm pro.
At least you say look, technically you signed pro if you want. So you got best of both worlds. You signed pro and you're getting paid. And I'm really happy that you found something that you like doing. That's monetarily very good. So, and I know that it's going to keep expanding. It's going the right way. So I'm really
Yeah.
happy for that.
All right, bro. I think bro, I could talk about this shit for
I know.
a while.
I feel like the time limit is.
I know.
What
There's-
are we at? What time?
It's fine.
An hour.
Yeah, we could, bro. I could
90
talk.
minutes.
I could talk
I
about
know,
this shit for.
I know.
And we could just talk about different
We
topics.
could cut it and then do another episode or something.
Yeah, but
I know you have a lot to cover.
Yeah.
Your career is very long. We even left out some points there.
yeah, maybe another 10 episodes or something.
That's it.
You'll
Of
come
your
back and we'll do it
story.
again.
And your NCAA, what was it? PDF thing.
Oh my guide.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say, I was gonna try to
that's-
plug that in somewhere.
It's fine.
But-
Guys, don't go buy it.
No?
No, go buy it.
Yeah. Because that's another thing. It's like, who knows? Now you said it best. Quebec is growing in the soccer. Canada, like World Cup. Okay, we're hosting, so we get a spot in it. But I'm just saying, like, Canada is growing in the soccer scale. Like, who is it to say that, like, one day you don't. What?
Question?
Question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Italy gets in.
Yes.
Canada or Italy?
I'm going for both. If
No, you have
Canada-
to pick one.
If Italy make it,
Canada go in?
and they, well, first of all, they're gonna play each other in the first game.
Yeah.
I
Which is
in that
cool.
game, I'm gonna go for Canada.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah, I feel like I have to.
I will go for Canada. But obviously, any other game like Italy's playing, I'm gonna go for Italy. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go for both teams. But Canada versus Italy,
But it makes sense to go for Italy because they have more chances technically to make it to this year maybe.
Yeah,
not,
but if Canada versus Italy, I'm going for Canada. But if Italy wins, I won't be like fuck.
Yeah. I just hope Italy plays good, so they play good on other teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That they don't crumble versus like North Macedonia or something.
Hopefully they get in.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, we'll definitely watch those. March 26th is their first game.
March 26th.
They have to play two. They're not in.
Oh,
huh?
Italy, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The first game I think is in June, July.
Yeah, the World Cup.
If they get in, but they have two games that they have to
get
win.
in.
So
Hopefully. That'd
we'll
be sick
see,
because it's going to be fun.
yeah.
Hopefully Canadians make the playoffs.
Yeah.
We watch the playoffs together.
Oh, yeah.
And then after the playoffs,
That'd
the
be
World Cup.
sick.
Yeah.
We could go downtown.
So many chillings.
Watch all the games. But yeah.
Downtown, Phillip Danault. We go to Bordeaux with Phillip.
That'd be crazy.
Finally get a bottle.
Oh, one day we're going to chill with Slav Caulfield somehow.
Maybe you should get like Plekanec on this. No, actually no, he had a good career.
Bro, if I could get Plekanec,
No. Who had a mediocre career?
Jaden Schubel, you
No,
think I could
he's
get Jaden
live.
Schubel?
James was
Anyways, Mike,
All this to say, pleasure.
I want
We'll
to
do
really
this again
yeah.
1,000 times off camera, on camera, whatever.
And I want to thank you for being
Of course,
such
always.
a great host.
Oh wow, first time ever, right?
Do you have anything you want to plug?
No, not really.
Good.
I'm pretty boring.
Love you, bro.
Ciao. Love you.
Ciao.